Thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 48's World, where we do merit and medicine recaps and reviews. The episode we're going to be talking about today or discussing is Merit and Medicine, Season 4, Episode 14. And the title they gave us was Breast Friends. Okay, we go right on into the situation because it was hot and I can't wait to see the first part reunion for this season, okay? But I might need to just go on and put my note in so everybody know how I feel about this whole season was that they need to replace Lisa Nicole and Darren. Their storyline is just bogus. Tired of looking at both of them. They're not credible people in general, not just for this show, but they look like they're incredible people in public. Okay, I'm just tired of the storyline. They have really nobody to film with other than um Mariah crazy behind, but she just is non-relevant, and they might need to pull the plug on her because I'm tired of the antics between her and Quad going back and forth. Like that's their storyline. You know, Quad has a storyline, but Mariah, Nicole, meaning Lisa, and Darren do not. I'm just tired of them. They need to just pull the plug on them and let them go. But anyway, we go on right on into this first scene. We have Dr. Heavenly is getting on Lisa Nicole behind from last episode. Then she gets on Mariah. Okay? She fighting two battles, two people at one time. Then we have Simone tells Dr. Heavenly to stop all that cussing. She had said she was gonna change and be, more out of her normal self and trying to promote another person where she's more caring, more loving, and she's more tolerant of everybody. But honey, Lisa Nicole pushed that wrong button and she went back to her old ways. And I was here for her because you can only take so much for somebody to just keep poking that little baby bear in you. And when they hit that last nerve, it's time to go off. Okay? Let all bullets fly. And if it agrees with your spirit, then you need to just sit and have a talk with the Lord. Okay? Anyway, move on from this situation. And I don't know. Everybody like they just jumping on each other. First, it was just something between Lisa Nicole and Dr. Heavenly. Then Cora want to put her 2 cents in to try to get some more clearer understanding of what actually really went down. And then Mariah gonna jump in and say, Cora, you need to just let these two women handle it. Like, she just wanted to have her camera time. And I'm like, all of y'all are getting a lot of camera time. And it's not even worth the conversation that y'all having. Hell, I just wanted to see Lisa get strung up by Dr. Heavenly, whether she did it verbally or she had to put hands on him. Lisa Nicole be the first one talking about assault charges. I might have to go and, take out a police report. But I'm like, girl, really? You and Quad situation is still pending on the docket in the court system, okay? So give us all a break. But Dr. Heaven got money, probably some deep money. So that she didn't care if she had to go slap Lisa, pull her hair out or something. But we all know Lisa be right there trying to get money from Dr. Heaven and laughing about it. So Dr. Heaven a smarter woman. She ain't got time for all that mess. But anyway, the men hear them going back and forth, and they finally tell them to shut up, come on and eat, and let's put that to rest. Okay, we go to commercial, we come back. Well, Lisa Nicole still trying to have um a baby with Darren. And she's talking about they ovulating period. He got to be there. And I'm like, he's an ER doctor, honey. He's not gonna be there in the time you need him. He's gonna be either having surgery on somebody or taking care of somebody sick in the ER. Unless you're gonna fly yourself down there, have an empty room and say, come on and get it that. Get it on in. Get it in. But other than that, she tells Darren she needs to have him there in full effect when it's time or when she's ovulating. And he's looking at her like, mm-hmm. And then she even tells Darren that they're gonna have to probably try to get this sex in 3 times a day. I'm like, really, Lisa? Really? Okay. Then Darren says, look at here. We might need to try Sarah again. I'm like, yeah, you might need to, because she's acting too flighty. And who would want to have sex with somebody that's so demanding? and then gonna be demanding in the bed, or how we gonna do this sex thing. No way. I'm with Darren. But pretty much both of them need to be just taken out. We don't need to care or hear if they had a baby or not. It's just too much. But that's what Darren says. If you're not pregnant in 6 months, we need to try something else. And of course, Lisa started whining about she been watching TV, and you get a surrogate, you think you got the right one, then they be ready to take your husband and the baby. And I just don't feel like going through that. I said, honey, ain't nobody want Darren unless it's somebody gay, some gay man. Okay, so there ain't gonna be no cat fight between you and another woman. It's gonna be you and another man fighting over Darren. Like, really? We really want to bring up that issue again, Lisa? I don't think so. Okay, then we move to Dr. Simone. Dr. Simone and her family are leaving, I guess, the North House, going to the South House, or hell, the South House going to the North House. I don't know, really don't care. But they're pretty much the house that her husband had to purchase because he had did something, and I guess he wanted to put it in real estate so he didn't have to pay taxes or this, that, third. Well, anyway, they're going back to the home they started with. Okay, because summer is breaking out. So that was a little cute scene. Then we move from there. We have Dr. Helen's meeting with Jewel Tanker from, I forgot what it was called, the Tanker family, or I forgot. But anyway, they ain't have no renewal on their show. But when they do, I'll try to review that for you all. But I don't know if Dr. Heavily in Tennessee or Jewel came down here to Atlanta and they was filming. Couldn't really get it together. Y'all put it down in the notes. It ain't really that relevant, so you don't have to do that. But anyway, Jewel's talking about, oh, be the bigger person. You know, the Lord is love. And if this person that you're referring to is worth, keeping in your life, then, you got to be the bigger person, say sorry and keep it moving. And I'm like, Joel, evidently you haven't been watching the story. You haven't been watching the plot that's been taking on with these women. Lisa is evil. She must be sit down. She must need to just really get off the show. But I'm without a heaven. Some people you just don't need in your life. They need to go by far away from you. They're just toxic. And pretty much she just tells Jewel Tanker to pray for her. Pray for her that things don't turn for the worse and she don't go back to cussing and carrying on like some mad woman or whatnot. Because she's trying to represent her husband in a better light and her children. So, her children don't have to see and hear anything of her cutting up on TV, and then they have to answer for it in school with their friends. So she trying, but she just tells Jewel Tanker to pray for her. She's trying to make it through the day with this woman, Lisa Nicole, but I don't know. Then we leave that situation. We go back to Dr. Helen is remembering the happy times with Lisa while she's talking to Jewel Tank. And they had a few moments, huggy feel, caring moments, but that was short lived. We leave that situation. We go to Quad. Quad is feeding baby Mason and playing with baby Mason. And I think Quad has bumped her head. She thinks Mason is hers. But anyway, Monica, meaning the mother of Mason, comes in to tell Quad that she's not happy here. She's getting job offers or potential job offers from where she came from. She's thinking about leaving. And then Quad goes into her confessionals and say while they were in Hawaii celebrating Dr. Simone's, wedding anniversary or whatnot, um, her brother, I think his name is Quentin, he was back home tearing up shit. Well, pretty much tearing up the relationship that him and his girlfriend had, which is going to require her to go back to wherever she came from. I don't forget where she brought them from to try to have a better life for them and for her nephew. But she done definitely got accustomed to like he's her own. And, she goes on and tells they had got in pretty much a little argument and her brother left and went back home. So I'm like, wait a minute, did he have a job with the cable company? What he, trying to do right, this, that, and third? See, Quad, sometimes you can't help your family members. You can bring them to the water to drink and get refreshed, but they'll come down looking like, I don't want that. I want something else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you don't did your due. And your brother's just pretty much sorry and has to find his own way, and he's gonna be a no good, Simon gun for right now. But if you want to do the right thing, and help your brother out with some child support payments, or definitely making sure Mason got clothes, got extra money for food, whatever it needs. You going to handle him. But keep in mind, like Monica said, that's not your job to worry about whether they have food, shelter, clothing. That's her um, line of things when it comes to baby Mason. But she appreciated everything Kawhi doing. She told her she appreciated, but she was too emotional to be on camera to continue filming. And I like, Quada, you setting a girl up just to have an emotional time for ratings or whatever. But it is what it is. She said pretty much that, she's just tired of Mason. I mean, not Mason, but Mason's father, Quad's brother, not doing what he's supposed to do. If he wanted the relationship to work, that he should have been proposing to this woman. And if he wanted to provide for his family, he should have been out there providing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was just too much. I was like, Quad, you're doing too much. But, Quad is taking it hard. I'm like, you need to tell your brother to stop making babies and start doing the right thing instead of not doing the right thing. You already been living off, your sister for X amount of months, and then you just gonna have an epiphany that you don't want to be with your girlfriend, the mother of your baby, and you don't want to take care of yourself. So I'm like, well, you left a job to go back homeless and not have a job. That doesn't really make any sense. So I was too through with that situation. I'm like, Quad, dry your eyes. That's not your baby. Just take care of your nephew from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Because you already said you don't want no children. So I'm like, you just had him as a surrogate and, to play with and this, that, and the third. You weren't being serious. And you may not ever have a child. But it's good. It's either, it's good that you've had this moment to say you can be a mother because you have great attributes on doing so because you've definitely been very motherly to Mason. But again, you're not his mother, so you're going to have to let go and keep it moving or have your own. All right. Then we move from that situation, go to Dr. Jackie. Jackie got her little event going on, the breast shades, 50 shades of pink, whatnot. Everything looking good. The women are getting ready in her circle to come out and have a good time, and supporting her in her efforts in this little endeavor that she's getting involved with. And of course, all the ladies are getting ready and they do show up. Then we have her husband, Curtis, coming out the blue, rolling down the street and showing up in her van, his old classic, some kind of car. I want to say it's a Cadillac back in the day. I don't know. Pretty sharp, pretty vintage. Uh, and I'm like, it really totally looked like Curtis. Boring, dried up, and ancient. You know what I'm saying? Just is what it is, folks. Okay, moving on. We go to Toya. Toya is picking at Mariah and her boot. I'm like, I'm about tired of that boot too. It done went this whole season. I'm like, Mariah, come on now. I know that bone unhealed. But she keeps putting little scarves around her little boot to try to make it match her outfits. Go ahead, Mariah. You're going to continue to do you. Okay. Then we have none other but Dr. Evelyn trying to arrive to Jackie's event fashionably late. She gonna come in an ambulance. Okay. And I'm like how they showed us in the preview of the, shows or episodes that's gonna be showing for this season. They made us think, Evelyn don't fell out at the place or whatever. Maybe at least Nicole busted in the head. One of them punk shots. Didn't see it coming. But how did Dr. Heavenly gonna arrive to Jackie's event in an ambulance talking about she got kissed by her prince? Therefore, love conquers all. I like that is so passe and was not needed to be filmed. Okay, but it is what it is. All right. Then we have Quad and Janice finally show up at Dr. Um, Jackie's event because they were definitely looking for her. But Quad got to make her own entrance. Everybody know that. Then we have Lisa. Don't know where she stands with the women. She's looking like a third wheel, fourth wheel, fifth wheel. I mean, is in the circle, but she's looking at the last point, and nobody's really paying attention to her or care for her anymore. Then we have Dr. Hamlin comes over to talk to Lisa, try to take her to the side and try to discuss some issues that they're having. She's like, I'm not gonna blow up. I'm not gonna do none of that. I just want to let her know where I stand. So then she goes on to tell Lisa they can't be friends no more. She thought about it long and hard. She just can't trust her. She feels Lisa is a liar, and then she says her breath stinks. So I was like, oh my lord, I can't take it, Dr. Evelyn. I can't help you. Like 1, 2, 3 punch, knockout TKO. And she did it very respectfully and gotten walking away from her. She said, I gotta think about myself and the people that I'm surrounded by. You make me come out of character. You make me not be the person that I want to be and show everybody that I am. So I'm gonna have to cut you loose because you're just too toxic for me. So I'm like, okay, and then, Lisa's agreeing with and whatnot, trying to play, boldness and that she understands and it doesn't hurt her one way or the other. Then the heifer started crying as she approaches Toya and tell Toya what's going down. And of course, Toya is trying to set her up for the okie doke, saying, you got to fight for your friend. If that's what you want, then I'm like, Toya, sit your ass down. Because I got tired of you making an announcement at your barbecue, a housewarming, saying you appreciate all your friends. You really appreciate your husband now. What? That you had to be dethroned, the IRS looking for you, and you have to be coming down on your high horse of your material wealth that you're trying to say you have. But she goes on to say she was, pretty much a horrible person for making the decisions that she made and putting her husband in all stressful situations about the big house they were living in when they really didn't need it. Just kowtowing down. I'm like, okay, Toy, you had your 5 minutes of fame. Don't want to hear it. Glad you put it out on paper and verbalness that we can hear that you knew you were acting like a fool and wasn't rolling like that. But it is what it is. I blame Eugene too, because he should have been shut your shit down and not even thought about moving to that big old house. But anyway, it is what it is. We go back to Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly said, "You're such a liar, Lisa. Your breath stink." I just had to get that back in because that was just hilarious. I thought I would fall out of my seat when she said that. But it was from like a past clip of them arguing, and Dr. Heavenly said that to her. Then it pretty much ends right there, guys. They pretty much get ready for the reunion part one. Can't wait to see it because seems like I ain't no gloves are left on. Everybody's coming out fighting one another. And I'm here for it. Yes, I am. I'm here for all of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, but I hope it get more ugly than anything else. I need my drama. Because they really didn't give it to me all this season. So kind of disappointed on some things, but honey, I do know they need to get rid of Lisa, Nicole, and Darren. Drop them like bad habits. They need to get rid of Janice because I thought they really was gonna play her up and get her storyline, but she just seemed like to be the girlfriend they just invite. They're like Dr. Simone inviting her cousin in here and there. But it just is how it is, y'all. But that was Married to Medicine, season 4, episode 14, titled Breast Friends. Okay. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you when it's finale time for Married to Medicine, guys. Take it easy. Bye bye.